we don't really want to be going out to market and trying to compete with OpenAI and Google and Meta that are paying silly amounts sign-on bonuses and massive equity. We want to try and avoid that. So what we can try and do now proactively is we will look at this skill that we say is emerging. We want to build it in our workforce. So where do you start? If it's an emerging skill, it's something that's not really well known, not really well used, what do you actually do? So the first thing you do is you look at the adjacency that this skill has. So we'll use LangChain here as an example. We want to build LangChain capabilities. We're not going to just start hiring it in, so we need to look at how we develop it within our employees. So you start to look at adjacencies and where does LangChain appear as a skill in terms of the context of the role and what usually comes up alongside it. So artificial intelligence, yes, absolutely. Machine learning and data science, yes, absolutely. Those are kind of the logical, obvious ones. But what you start to see is it has very close connectivity with PyTorch, TensorFlow, scikit-learn, Keras to a degree, deep learning definitely, natural language processing. So what you start to see here is those secondary skills in this dark blue, the size of the bubble starts to show actually where is the adjacency and where is the frequency there. The light blue are the tertiary skills that we see there as well coming through. So what we can say is, okay, we know we're looking for scikit-learn, PyTorch, TensorFlow, deep learning, artificial intelligence in machine learning and data science roles. So now we can identify who are our employees that have TensorFlow, PyTorch, scikit-learn, these skills that we know are adjacent, but a little bit more prolific in our workforce, in our data scientists and machine learning. We'll find those employees with these adjacent skills and then start to train them on LangChain, put them on the relevant courses, get them involved in online learning, mentoring to develop LangChain skills, because we know those are the employees that are going to be our future workforce that are going to be LangChain experts, and we can build this talent population internally to avoid us having to go and compete with OpenAI and Meta and Google in the employment marketplace in probably 2 to 3 years' time, when this is an absolutely in-demand critical skill that everyone's hiring for. So this, again, it allows us to say, for all that skills data, all that predictive analysis, this is something we can start to do about it today, place these bets from a skills perspective, develop our workforce, and hopefully avoid having to pay sign-on bonuses in a significant amount in the near future.